Hey guys, what's up? Beast from Beast Toys here coming at you. Got some more content for the day, for the night, so to speak. Last one I'm going to do tonight, I've done two other ones in a mail call, roll call, toy haul, so to speak. Got some new stuff here. But we're going to do this guy, last one of the day. And actually, I've bypassed a couple of things that I got before this to do this one. But this one I'm looking forward to a bit, and glad to finally get a hold of him. Didn't expect him to be coming along so soon. I don't remember what point I had pre-ordered this one from Hasbro Pulse, but I personally went ahead when I heard in stock at Big Bad. Big Bad is Big Bad Boys. They prevailed, and here he is. Looking super forward to this guy right here. It's funny, his tape's actually is broken up here. That's not broken, it's just sticking up. Sgt Slaughter, guys. How about that, huh? We got our own classified version. Classified is kicking butt. So I love the artwork. I do love the front. I mean, I do like the box in the front. This is, to me, probably the best looking Joe box and Joe that I've got to date. Sarge was always one of my favorites. Of course, for me, sounds silly. I don't even know if I've ever mentioned this in a video yet. I've done, I bet I'm getting closer to probably between 150 and 200 videos. That much is, I'm sure, that I am sure of. I think I read one day I had 170 or 80 videos, something like that. Anyway, my point is, or my story is, this was one of my favorite guys as a wrestler, sort of. But my point is, when I played with my Joes as a kid, well, at least towards the end of when I got to be like 11, 12, I don't know if I quite got to 13, maybe 13, but man, I know shortly after 13, I was not playing with toys anymore. Anyway, wrestled my guys. I had a little plastic tote that set up off it was about as tall as a box, one of these, about as tall as this. And it was a wrestling ring. I used it as a wrestling ring. Sarge won a lot of matches. If we had to go by all-time record, man, Sarge was up there. Him and Road Pig. Road Pig was unbelievable because he was, ripped. Road Pig was and my Road Pig was really clean. So that also helped too. It's funny. I sometimes judged how good my characters, how many matches they won by how new they looked, and how their joints weren't super loose, and if they had good joints. Oh, speaking of, anyway, here I am talking and not showing off. I do like the new box scheme of this. This kind of cool. You got number 53 for Sarge. This would be all his accessories are going to be inside of here. So, ooh, like the paper. You get a little Joe Cobra paper. I forgot about all that. Let's get him out first, then we'll start messing with the accessories a bit. Got a cane and his whistle. Probably got a weapon in here. And this thing's gonna have extra hands in his, I would assume, his hat. I thought the dude came with must be a little thing they just show off. Come with a little carded minifigure. I don't know. Oh, there's something here too. Almost was going to put this to the side. All right, we'll get to that. We'll get to it. Let's get him out first. All right, so here he is, guys and girls. Very cool. Brand new Sarge. I don't even know if I'm going to have to cut this. Just undo it here. Undo that. We're gonna set him free, that's for sure. We like Sarge. I don't know if he does it or who's in charge of a social media account. Probably him, he's retired, but no joke. I got a video, something, or a post, and I liked it. Or either commented, which I don't do much. And Sarge follows me back on Twitter, so I thought that was pretty cool. All right. he twists. I don't want to overdo it, but the Sarge is Sarge, man. He's tough as nails. Now, I don't feel like his elbow. Oh, there we go. I was like, man, this thing don't bend good enough. Obviously, everything's a little stiff and paint's a little. Everything's new, so to speak. So we're getting it. He's got neck muscles, man. They built him up. Look at that. I gave him some big neck muscles. Super tight joints on the old Sarge in some places. Not all places, but some places. Just trying to get, holy crap. I gotta be really careful bending his knee. That wanted to bend this part up. I don't want to jack him up, mess him up, but there we go. So obviously we're gonna have some sunglasses here, and we're gonna have a few things, but there he is, base model Sarge. Now let's see what we got here. Oh, you do get the mini fig. Look at that. It's a real thing. I wondered if that was, I just thought maybe that was a prop. World's smallest Sgt Slaughter. Yep, and in here you get his hat. Oh, there's a gun clip in there too. Oh man. There's more than meets the eye. So we got 3 sets of hands. And here's that little thing that comes with the Cobra officer. I don't know what that thing is exactly. I didn't wrap my head around what that silly thing is. All right, so we got our hands that we can hold stuff. He wants to give the mandible claw back to what's his name. Then we got our finger point hand on both. So we're gonna hold some stuff later. We're gonna get some stuff in his hands. So obviously he's got a gun of some sort here. He got, all right, so Sarge gets the same weapon, which this is, I don't know, I just feel kind of surprised at this, but Sarge gets a AK from, he gets the same weapon as a Cobra officer. So, all right, I get it now. That's why you get that, I guess. There's his hat. So we're not even all the way there yet. So sit tight, friends. Put some of this, keep all his stuff nice and tidied. Then you get his whistle and his, I'm gonna call it cane of sorts. There it is. Has a little tie strap at the bottom, but you can't actually do anything different with that. Then you got his whistle. With that we're gonna do something with. We're gonna get that around his neck. I don't tear it up. No, sometimes I'm like, it's odd how they package this stuff, if you ask me, but whatever. Not my deal. All right, get that out. Oh, put it on upside down. There we go. I'm gonna have to cut. And this has got to be, this is his sunglasses. This is the fun one. I gotta be really careful with this one. Well, here could be a word to the wise. If you want to cut them out, Get you a knife like me there, and then come out with it, and you get them. Everything's cut open now, so here's the shades. We're gonna get those on. They made it, which ironically and good for them, where it kind of has a bit of an earlobe, and you can set them on there. So look at that. Looking good, guys. Looking good. I'm telling you, Classified to me is the way to go. That's why I'm cutting my Black Series collecting down quite a bit. I really like this Classified line. Looks good. Looks good. There he is. Oh boy. There's a close face shot there. Profile. Alright, so what do we have left? Well, it says Sgt Slaughter on the front, if you didn't see that before. Stuff that back in this box. I think I put that in there the wrong way, huh? And it seems to fit better that way. So, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the non-plastic fronts, but, you know, at any rate, Sarge is cool. So, here you go. Give you a quick look again at the series and the number. Side art. Oh, I didn't catch the side art. Side art's really cool. Sarge and his signature look. So, not gonna throw the gun in his hand. Once again, you got, here's the mini Sarge. There's the back, if you can see that real quick. Got that. I still feel like this piece is supposed to be, like, I feel like this should be a scope. But my issue is with this is how do you make it a scope? There's something on the top here. I just have never figured this out, I guess. Well, I just did. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be a flashlight or a laser sight. Anyway, well, good. Now I figured it out. Now I don't have to put it on my Cobra officers anymore. I can fix that. That's way better. Glad I figured that one out. It took me a while. Alright, so Sarge, what do we want to do with his hands? Let's change some hands out here. Fist. There he is. Talking. I feel like we need to give him a hand to hold something in. I like the fist though. You could do, I mean, if you're, I'm telling you, the kid in me, well, here's the problem with the kid, part of the problem with the kid in me would have liked the changeable fist and pieces like that, but the other problem I would have had was, I think the fist would have stayed on the fist and the mandible claw look would have stayed on all the time regardless, because if he was wrestling, if I was making him wrestle like I would have anyway, dude would have been fist because he could, you know, face smash and punch him, and then the mandible claw look would have been cool just because I could have, you know, I would have made him sorry, lost my train of thought, just enjoying this figure. Yeah, this piece doesn't work great here though. That's the only thing I would say. Anyway, I would have made him punch and then claw guys, you know, quite a bit when he was wrestling. Anyway, that's all I was gonna say. So back to this though. Yeah, can't really get a good hold on this piece. His little thing. It shows it kind of holding like that, but I don't really see that working as a super great deal. Yeah, I guess I can do it that way. The baton, but I don't know. Anyway, there he is, guys. What do you think? Sorry, at times I don't say this much, but at times I'm trying to figure out how to get comments back on or turn comments on, but I got to change my channel up, and I don't know that I want to do that, but at least from what I gather, I'd like to get where I can make comments. And I don't get a ton of visitors, but I think I would get more visitors with comments because people would always want to read comments. But good looking figure, glad to have him, add him to my collection. Great looking figure, actually. Sarge was one of my few favorite Joes as a kid. I'm more of a, like I always say, I'm a big Cobra guy, but Sarge was definitely one of the Joes, and this is a good one. They did a good job on this, very well. So anyway, guys, hope you got a good look and a good check out on this figure, because he is a good figure if you get a chance. Big Bad Toy Store's in stock right now. Otherwise, no one else that I know of is shipping. He's out at the moment, but he gives you the good original look of his first release with his, I want to call it a Havoc, but it's not a Havoc. Anyway, with his little vehicle that you see from the Arise Serpentor 5-part series. Your first look at Sarge. Well, here's your first good look at this first Sarge, and they did a great job. So kudos to Hasbro on the Sarge and bringing the Sarge back, mind you. There is an Action Force version of him, which I do have one in my case unopened, but beyond that, that's all I got. But anyway, there he is, guys. So hey, thanks for checking him out. Hit that like and subscribe button, and you want to check out more videos. As always, thanks for watching. I'm Beast from Beast Toys with the Sarge. We'll see you.